Ever thought about what it's like living in Woodland Hills? Well, in this episode, you'll see some notable Woodland Hills neighborhoods, the local amenities from shopping to outdoor recreation, and your real estate options. But what I'm really excited to show you are a few lesser known rustic areas that are among my favorites in the valley. Plus, we're going to talk about a $10 billion redevelopment plan that could change the face of Woodland Hills forever. Hi, I'm Tony, and if you're new here, I make videos about Los Angeles real estate and what it's like to live here. So if you have any questions about buying or selling, feel free to get in touch anytime. With that, let's go. Let's start with a map of Woodland Hills so you can see how things are laid out and the places we'll visit today. Woodland Hills sits in the southwestern corner of the San Fernando Valley, bordered by Calabasas to the west, Tarzana to the east, and the Santa Monica Mountains to the south. It's a big neighborhood by LA standards, and within it, some very different vibes depending on which pocket you're in. And we'll be going to visit several of them in just a minute, but first, let's chop Woodland Hills up into two main parts. Like the neighboring communities of Tarzana, Encino, Sherman Oaks, and Studio City, the 101 freeway and Ventura Boulevards cross Woodland Hills on east-west axes. Ventura Boulevard divides the neighborhood into areas known colloquially as north of the boulevard and south of the boulevard. Today, we'll begin by visiting three neighborhoods north of the boulevard: Warner Center, Walnut Acres, and College Acres. Next, we'll visit south of the boulevard neighborhoods that ascend the northern slopes of the Santa Monica Mountains. You'll see the highly desirable gated community Westchester Country Estates and the hillside enclave of Vista de Oro. Woodland Hills is a community known for its balance of suburban tranquility and its bustling commercial areas, especially Warner Center. Woodland Hills is one of those neighborhoods that's always been on the radar for home buyers. It's an ideal spot for families, professionals, and anyone seeking a laid-back lifestyle without sacrificing amenities. I've spent a lot of time in Woodland Hills. I got to know it really well by working here for 3 years when I first moved to LA. I used to commute here from Hollywood Hills 5 days a week, taking the 101 and crossing the extremely busy 101-405 freeway interchange. And I'll cover the commuting/traffic situation in just a minute. I got to know the local hangouts here like Pickwick Pub, and I got to know its neighborhoods. On days that weren't super hot, I used my lunch breaks to go running, which really got me familiar with the special pockets here. And regarding the heat, just ask anyone who knows Woodland Hills and what it's like to live here. And one of the first things they'll say is, it's the hottest part of the valley. I still know a lot of people that live and work here, and every time we talk about meeting up for dinner or something, I always ask, was it hot in Woodland Hills today? What was the temperature? Oh, so you guys got up to 100? That sounds about right. It was only about 85 on this side of the hill today. With LA's microclimates, there's a big difference in temperatures from the LA basin to western San Fernando Valley. In fact, it can be 72 at the beaches, 85 downtown, and 100 in Woodland Hills. Now let's take a look at the neighborhoods, and we're gonna start north of Ventura today, which is a real study in lifestyle contrasts. On the one hand, you've got a huge commercial district here, and on the other, homes that sit on half-acre lots. First stop is the commercial core of Woodland Hills, Warner Center, a massive shopping district and home to large business campuses with numerous office buildings. Now, in terms of housing, the Warner Center area is where you'll find the vast majority of condo buildings in Woodland Hills. And many more much-needed housing units are on the way as a part of the LA Rams redevelopment plans, and I'll discuss the massive $10 billion project in just a minute. Staying north of the boulevard, now let's do a complete 180 on vibe, and we'll visit areas that are polar opposites of the Warner Center, yet just blocks on either side of it. I'm talking about Walnut Acres and College Acres, two neighborhoods with rustic charm. Just a few blocks west of Warner Center sits Walnut Acres. The neighborhood was originally an orchard where the Diamond Walnut Company grew walnuts. In the 1940s and 1950s, it was subdivided into agrarian zone parcels. The RA1 designation lets residents keep goats and chickens and even a horse if they wanted to. This creates a unique country lifestyle within the urban sprawl of Los Angeles, offering that semi-rural feel. Homes here sit on really big lots, so backyards are spacious, tennis courts and pools are common. Lot sizes should remain big here because the zoning protects the neighborhood from subdivision. Just a few blocks east of Warner Center and abutting the Pierce College campus sits College Acres. Like Walnut Acres, the lots here are big for Los Angeles. The neighborhood is known for its well-preserved, primarily single-story ranch homes. Most were built in the 1940s and 50s, part of the post-war construction boom in LA, aimed at meeting the housing demand from returning World War II service members. These homes have tons of curb appeal and contribute to a cohesive and charming architectural style. You'll find a mix of designs including traditional ranch, Southwest hacienda, and even some elegant Tudor styles, but the overall feel is of classic mid-century modern. At the northern end of College Acres, there's a small gated community, Penfield Estates, that contains 36 total residences built in 1996. Now we'll head south of the boulevard into the foothills of the Santa Monica Mountains. Our first stop is Westchester Country Estates, an exclusive gated community considered one of the best in the area. This 24/7 guard-gated community contains 104 total residences ranging from 3,300 square feet to 14,000 square feet, with an overall average about 6,400 square feet. There's a smaller gated community here that abuts Westchester Country Estates on its south side, Natoma Estates. It contains 4 homes near the terminus of Natoma Avenue. Next, we work our way up the slopes of the Santa Monicas and visit Vista de Oro. The name literally translates to golden view, and it lives up to that name, particularly for properties located higher up that offer panoramic vistas. The upper portion of the neighborhood is often referred to as south of Wells Drive, a highly desirable designation in Woodland Hills with custom homes and a more private, often estate-like feel. Hiking trailheads are conveniently located right off the south end of the neighborhood. By the way, if you're looking for an insider's take on LA's best neighborhoods and what life here is really like, be sure to mash that subscribe button. I've got plenty more coming your way. There's no other place in San Fernando Valley that matches Woodland Hills in terms of amenities. Warner Center is a premier shopping and lifestyle designation that blends retail, dining, and leisure. At the heart of it, you'll find Westfield Topanga, a shopping mall with anchor stores like Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, and Macy's. Across the street, the Village at Westfield Topanga offers a walkable outdoor setting with boutique shops, popular restaurants, and cozy cafes. Beyond these flagship shopping centers, the area also includes convenient grocery stores, including a Costco, fitness centers, and local services. On the south end of Warner Center neighborhood is a Kaiser Permanente too. Ventura Boulevard, like the rest of the valley, is lined with convenient amenities for daily life. Grocery stores, pharmacies, and casual restaurants. Dry cleaning and other practical services make running errands a cinch. For outdoor adventures, Woodland Hills competes nicely with another valley neighborhood, Studio City, famous for its parks and trails too. In Woodland Hills, going west to east, you have Corbin Canyon, which sits on the border with Tarzana. By the way, I'll link to my video about Tarzana at the end of this one, so you'll want to check that out too. Then there's Winnetka Avenue Trail that sits atop the Vista de Oro neighborhood. It's a great escape into nature with fantastic views. The Natoma Avenue trailhead also leads into serene surroundings, offering a moderate hike through a wide canyon, and getting to the top of it reveals great city views. Another local favorite is Serrania Park, known for its open green spaces and kid-friendly trails. These easily accessible trails are perfect for a quick workout, leisurely stroll, or just reconnecting with nature. Woodland Hills has a modern rec center with a really nice pool, playground, basketball court, and baseball diamonds. It sits within Shoup Park, which has a very short trail up a hill that leads to some nice views of the surrounding area. Woodland Hills Country Club, founded in 1925, is a private 18-hole golf course. It offers a challenging layout with rolling fairways and nice valley views. The club also features practice facilities, dining options, and social events. And now for that really big project that promises to change Woodland Hills forever. LA Rams owner Stan Kroenke is spearheading a massive redevelopment project at Warner Center, creating a $10 billion mixed-use district that will house the Rams' permanent headquarters and much more. The 100-acre site will feature luxury apartments, offices, shops, and restaurants. The goal is to create a vibrant live, work, play community. In addition to the Rams' new indoor and outdoor practice fields, 2 entertainment venues will offer concerts and events. That means more live entertainment much closer to home for folks living in the western San Fernando Valley. The addition of high-end housing will make living in Woodland Hills even more desirable than ever. It will also convert underutilized land like the Promenade, a dead mall, into a centerpiece for the West Valley. Warner Center is already a hub for shopping and entertainment, but this project will put that on steroids. Notable schools in Woodland Hills operated by LAUSD include Woodland Hills Elementary Charter for Enriched Studies. It's a public charter school, Great Schools ranks 9 out of 10. Taft Charter High School, Great Schools ranked 8 out of 10. And Lockhurst Drive Charter Elementary, ranked 9 out of 10 by Great Schools. And Calabash Charter Elementary School, Great Schools ranked 9 out of 10. Let's talk about Woodland Hills real estate. I'll start you off with an idea of the inventory here. I checked this morning and there are 266 homes on the market. The entry point for Woodland Hills would be a condo or townhome, of which there are 45 available. So that's just 17% of the market. Compared to the other Hillside Valley communities like Tarzana or Sherman Oaks, that's a small percentage. In Tarzana, condos run around 40% of the available inventory. In Sherman Oaks, 32%. And I'm gonna do something a little different than I've done in my other videos here and talk about relative prices instead of absolute home prices. The next tier above a condo or a townhome in the Warner Center area is the entire south of Ventura area. Move-up buyers can expect home prices here to be roughly 2.5 times that of a condo. And then luxury homes in the hills, like in Vista de Oro, run 3.8 times what a median price condo would cost. Then heading back across the highway to the gorgeous rustic Walnut Acres neighborhood, homes here are massive and properties run 5 times the price of a condo. For today's home prices in Woodland Hills, from condos to multi-million-dollar estates, check the link to my website in the show notes below. You'll see everything on the market right now. I mentioned earlier that I commuted to Woodland Hills, and I did so for 3 years, making my way from Hollywood Hills on the 101 freeway. This route meant crossing the 405-101 interchange, ranked as the worst traffic congestion point in the United States. Obviously, the work and commuting situation will vary widely depending on where you need to go. On weekends, you probably won't need to leave the area. There's so much going on here: the dining, shopping, hiking, swimming, golfing, you name it. Woodland Hills is so complete, it's like a city unto itself. A lot of folks who consider living in the West Valley, who check out Woodland Hills, also consider neighboring Tarzana. It has some surprisingly rustic, countrified neighborhoods too. Plus it has a hidden, unmarked mid-century neighborhood that 99% of folks don't even know exists. So don't miss this deep dive on Tarzana and all it has to offer. If you're moving to LA, or maybe you already live here and are thinking of selling a house and living somewhere else, my team and I would love to connect. I'm Tony Mariotti. See you in the next video.